guys, how you doing tonight? I just wanted to share this one vision I've been keeping to myself for about 20 years. I'm just starting to feel like I gotta start telling these stories, and I need to start telling what God has showed me, and I just feel like it's time. And basically I've made a decision to not leave this earth until I've told my stories and to get them out. And the fastest way I can do that is social media and TikTok, so it's like whatever. So I'm starting to do it and just share it and get it out there. Okay, so 20 years ago, I got, I guess what you would call a vision. My vision came to me sort of like a bunch of flash of pictures, a storyline, and then like an instant download of information to my mind of what was like of the future, like what was gonna happen. It happened really fast, and it was pretty thorough, and it kind of like shook me big time. It upset me because 20 years ago was much different than it is today. Today, this vision makes a lot of sense. I've always kept it in the back of my mind for the last 20 years because I was like, how is this going to unveil? How is this going to play out? How are they going to do this? And now I can totally see how they're going to do it, and I'm sure you will be able to also. So 20 years ago, I had a job that I was on the road constantly. I was always looking for like awesome coupons and stuff like that to stay. I stay at hotels all the time, and I was always just trying to find coupons and stuff, and whatever the cheapest hotels were. So I would travel different states and stuff, and I would notice one thing in every town that was the same no matter where I went. There would always be hotels, a couple of them, that were bought up and run by people from other countries. A lot of them from, let's say, the Middle East, or maybe India, but a lot of Middle East. And I was thought, that's curious, and so I asked God, I said, what is up with everywhere I go, every town I go? I can always find my cheapest hotels. Although they wouldn't be in the best of shape and they wouldn't be remodeled, they would be like our old Holiday Inns and like stuff like that were bought up, and they wouldn't do anything to them. They keep the old blankets. They wouldn't even like invest money to like make it better. Like what's up with this? They just buy it and leave it, and then people who are trying to save money on the road, like I was, because you're constantly traveling. You'd get stuck a lot of times going there just to save money. You'd kind of split it up. Like, okay, I'll treat myself with something nicer later. Anyway, I asked God, what's going on? What's going on? This has to be for a reason. This isn't just happening for no reason. There's a plan. There's something going on. It just seemed kind of like, something's up, right? So, so as I was praying, God showed me something. Flash, 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 flash. All of these pictures, like as if you take a book and went like that, and like a comic book strip, and it was just all these pictures at once flashing in my head, and then a download of instant information. And here's what I saw. This is what God showed me. And luckily, I have heard of other Christians who have had this sort of picture thing happen to them too, when they've had a vision. It's apparently God does it differently for everyone. So whatever. But I wouldn't talk about it to anyone except for my dad, because he was in intelligence for the United States government, and he's the only one I trusted. And I knew anyone else would find me crazy or outlandish. So I only told my dad about it. So here's what I saw. I asked God, what's up with hundreds, thousands of these hotels being bought out by people from the Middle East? And he said, this is what I saw. He said, he didn't really say, God didn't say anything. He just gave me a story, and I saw into the future. I'm sorry, I know that sounds weird, but I have nothing to lose. I'm just going to tell you the truth. This is what I saw. And yes, it's going to sound weird. Sorry, I can't help it. I'm only going to tell the truth what I saw, okay? That's all I can do. So I saw all of these places all over the United States being used to house military men from all these other countries. They were Muslim. They were, they hated us. They hated the United States. They hated, especially hated Christians. It was an organized thing that they've been planning over many, many years. It was being funded by people that hate us, that want to take down the United States, and they were purposely buying up all these things. There was also crooked people in the United States that knew about it, and that was helping them. They were the people who were mostly part of the one world government, which we all know is Lucifer run. So these people are in every single country of the world, and we have plenty of them that are in our government, unfortunately, that are one world government, and they're not for us. So it's like people, basically treason, people that were like hooking them up, and probably paying them off quite a bit, and plus they believed in the one world system, one world government, just like in the book of Revelations. So yeah, every single one of these hotels, I saw all these men. They had like black military boots, they had their guns, they had uniforms, I want to say, maybe it was like they were wearing all black, some camouflage, I don't know. It was like, but these were bunkers. The hotels instantly turned into housing for the military, and they had it so organized that it was in every town in the United States, every small, big town. And now we fast forward to 2024, 23 here, where we have thousands and thousands of these men crossing our borders every single day. Where are they going? They have a place to stay. This is being planned. And when they get the call to say it's time, and they all know about it, this is a very well planned thing over many, many years, okay? These soldiers are trained. They're ready to go. They're in on the secret. They're in on the plan, okay? They've already arranged for them a place to stay, probably feed them. This has been set up a long time, okay? And that is what I saw. Yep. They were everywhere, and they were organized, and they were ready to take us out from the inside out, right on our land. So I just wanted to tell that because I just want people to be aware. I also want people to just start praying because God is bigger than Satan's plans. We are stronger. Our prayers are stronger than Satan. They're stronger than this crap. And even though with the treason, the people with God is stronger than the people who are treason, the people that are maybe currently running things. It may seem really big and too big for us, but it's never too big for God, okay? So I'm just telling you, get right with God and get praying and watch what God does because it's not over till God says it's over, okay? But I do want people to be aware. I want them to be ready, mentally prepared. I don't want people to be in total shock. It helps when you know ahead of time and analyze, pray about things.